All right. Hello. How are you? My name is Diamond, and with me here is a point of sale solution that we've developed for SAP. So I'm just going to quickly go through the features that this system has. All right. So we have real-time net prices from SAP. It actually gets real-time stock levels from SAP, real-time exchange rates, real-time VAT, supports unit of measures. No need for additional licenses. It actually works even if you don't have extra licenses for the people that will be doing the cash sales. You also have no limit on the number of users that you can actually use with this system. Users use the same credentials that would have been created in SAP. So you just create a user in SAP, and the unlimited licenses that the system use. It also gets customers from SAP and allow you to specify the customers you would want to use on a particular case, on a particular point of sale, for example, on a particular shop. So you can define the customers that you want in SAP and all that. And it also uses SAP warehouses, and it can actually allow you to lock a person to a particular warehouse in the event that you have different shops and all that. It also posts invoices as well as reserve invoices in SAP, and also allows you to configure the payment of the GL account that will be getting the payments. For example, cash, you can actually define cash per warehouse or per shop in SAP. It also allows for multiple currents. So there's a list of benefits that you can get from using our point of sale system. So there's real-time posting, accurate pricing, reduced manual labor from inputting and exporting data between the SAP, reduced stock issues that may even cost the business more in trying to resolve them. So everything is happening in real time. There's better decision making, no need for additional licenses. We are also working on the mobile solution for it for van sales and other shops that are mobile. Also working on warehouse transfer and transfer requests and all that. So it's a very robust point of sale solution that we've developed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly log in and show you how it works. All right. So I'm going to come here and log in with this user. Then once I'm done, I'm going to click login. So basically what the system is doing is getting to SAP, it's getting the configurations, it's actually checking if the credentials are correct. It's also retrieving the username as well as the warehouse the person is assigned to and the name of the company. For example, here we're using just a test. Alright, so it's actually retrieving all the things, the prices, the currency, unit of measures and everything. So if you come here and you select the business partners that you're using, for example, this one has POS or currency. So since we're using, since it supports all currency, you can actually choose to select this one. For example, so the moment you select this one, it will populate the prices based on the price list of that particular customer. Alright, so once you've done that, you're going to select the items that you want. So the items that I've been using for test, I believe these are these ones. So everything is coming from SAP. So you just need to make sure that everything is in this warehouse that is selected. Alright, so I've selected this. I can choose to say I'm selling in units and all that. I can choose another item and choose whatever I want, the cases, the units and everything. So once I'm done with that, I can just click here if I want to do that. Alright, so I have to pay $12.60 here. So you also have an option to actually add a name. Let's say Owner Diamonds, and the number is that which should appear on your invoice, and it also supports fiscalization. So it's a well-built kind of a solution. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to say I have $10 cash. Then I'm going to come to payment methods here, then select cash. After I've selected cash, the system will allow me to add additional payments because it knows that there is some money that still needs to be paid here. So I'm going to select additional payments here. Then I come to payment method here. So I'm going to pay the rest in cash, CWL. So as soon as I select the ZWL, it also knows the exchange rate which we are using. But it's actually going to tell me that this is what is due. Let's say I have 30,200. I have 30,200. It's actually going to tell me that the change is $80. Alright, so this is what is happening. I'm paying with USD cash. Then I'm also paying with ZWL. So I'm going to click done. As you can see, this the currency of this document is USD, but we ended up having change in ZWL, which means that the system actually supports for multi-currency. So what I'm going to simply do is I'm going to simply click submit, then yes. So once I've done that, the system is then supposed to show me if there is anything that is failing out of into negative inventory. So this is the exact message that you get from SAP. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this. I'm going to remove this item. Alright, so after removing the item, of course, we no longer have change here. But for the sake of showing you that it supports multi-currency, let me just put 5 here and pay the remaining in cash CWL bond. Alright, so it's due 5,160. So let me say I have 5,200, and it shows me that there's $40 change. Or I'm going to click done. It shows you the change in the currency that you're supposed to give back the change in. So once we are done with that, we're simply going to click submit. So after submitting, the system is actually going to post that the transaction into SAP. So the server that I'm using is in Germany, so it's actually in Harare. That's how the system works. So you can have multiple shops everywhere and still be able to transact using our system. Everything is coming from system, the prices and everything, the currencies, everything, the units of measures and all that. Alright, so I'm going to quickly go into SAP. SAP, I'm going to go to AR invoice and move to the last record. So this is the record that we did. That was 930. So we had paid $5 and the remaining was then paid in a different currency in RTGS. These are the items. This is the document. As you can see, it has been closed. Invoice generated by point of sale. It actually shows you the user who's logged in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to relationship map and be able to show you the transaction. So this is the transaction that has been received from point of sale or currency business partner, and it has been split into 2 different payment methods. So basically that's the system that we have, and we're working on a lot of nice features for this system. It's actually developed for the industry here in Zimbabwe, which allows for multiple currency. You can also use barcodes and many other things. Alright, so this is the system that we have, and thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.